Welcome back, everybody, to the 242nd season, where I play an entire NBA season as the Indiana Pacers with only 60-second quarters. It started rough, was even in the early portions. We were 1-3, flirting with 500 there for a while. Had some wins, had some losses, moved back and forth. Went on a bit of a win streak, went on a bit of a losing streak, went on a huge win streak, and now we are in the midst of a very bad losing streak, stretching all the way back to February the 5th against the Toronto Raptors. That was following a couple of very close wins. We are coming off consecutive overtime losses by 3 points to the Denver Nuggets and to the Atlanta Hawks. Charlotte is a team that we have split the series with so far, a 3-point victory on January 28th, and then a 7-point loss back on December 19th. We will go back to the Hive. I don't know what they call their stadium, but they should call it the Hive, because that's actually pretty cool. You can have that. Send royalties to me. They are 16-23. We are 21-16. Should be a good game. Really would love to get back on the winning side of things. We have a big game, as you can see, against the Heat. We have some other tough stuff coming up. We have a couple of tough games, and we have a big road trip with Golden State, Phoenix, Denver, Utah, and Portland on the horizon as well. So that could prove to be a loss-laden trap. But we'll see what we can do here in Charlotte as we jump on into the game. Overtime losses are the worst. They're the worst. Okay. I can do this. I can get back on the winning side of things. We dropped a little bit in the polls or the power rankings. We're down to 11th. I'm sure that will continue to free fall as we continue to pile up the losses. Enjoy the pregame. See you at the tip.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Sabonis. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Holiday in at the 3. And for Charlotte, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Okay. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Greg, we're still involved in the
some of the worst home court advantages we've seen in the last couple of games.
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look,
that was thankfully not a great
shot. You'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had
that was very bad
in conferences forever.
That was arguably worse. Okay, all right.
But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Oladipo,
there we go.
Boy, Oladipo with
finally getting around the defense a little bit, creating an easy shot instead of taking threes. But by the 3, die by the 3. Speaking of a 3 here. See, I overcommit. Overcommitting a lot. Gave me a lot of trouble against Atlanta. He had that. He absolutely had that.
with 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time.
Sloppy
but
quarter on
doesn't fall.
both ends, but
Well,
we got the better of it. 2-0. That's fine.
He really makes it difficult with his defense.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They're up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
We'll get the ball to start the second quarter, start the second half,
And
third
it's been
quarter.
a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play.
Trying to put ourselves in a
And before
position
move
where we
on,
can
what do
just
you
knock
guys
down
think
some free
about what
throws.
we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great
Does
effort,
anyone
and
other
you
than
could see
Rozier
the
even have a
results.
shot attempt for Charlotte?
And here are the Pacers
Second
now.
unit
They're
on the
coming into
floor.
this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Man, that game goes
Oh,
down
I
to the
threw it off
wire.
of his
Both teams
spine.
Exhausted, but only one has something left
Okay.
for the encore.
You know, that
Okay.
one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
God.
We've got Devontae Graham. Bridges out there with Lehman. Then it's Ball. And it's Zeller in at the center filling out the middle.
I was trying to kick it to
So
Turner.
that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And so it's Charlotte
Okay.
with it. Ball against Lamb. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely.
That's not
Passes it to Bridges.
ball.
6 to
Just
shoot.
chase him around a little bit. That's plenty of time here.
He's
Ooh.
off on that one. Nance with some nice D. On offense, here are the Pacers. They'll be playing host to Miami for
Here we
the
go.
next game.
There we go.
That
There we
game
go.
will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Gotta be
It always
great.
helps
Be great to
have
get a
a
win
big
here
who is
before
willing
taking
to
on
find
Miami in the
open
next match.
teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
Outside Ball.
Oh, they
Latrey.
can't do that. Okay.
And that one is off. And a
Mercifully,
close
he
game
was a
so
little
far
off.
through the
Okay,
first two
not a
quarters
great
as
half
we
for either
reach
team.
halftime. Pacers
Clinging on to a
lead by
2-point
2.
lead.
And
See if we can
don't
regroup
go
and come
away.
back stronger
We'll be
in the
back
second half.
momentarily.
Enjoy halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
The rebounding margin says a lot about this game. They've been the better team in that department so far, no doubt. Now, I love the aggressive attitude that they came out with tonight, Ernie, and that's the difference. And they're not going to get outworked.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Well, they could never get their offense going on in the interior. Tough night. They really didn't even try to get it going, you know what I mean? I like to see them run more plays down low, try to keep the defense off balance.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
Okay. Here we go.
And here's Oladipo. He'll
Bring
bring
it
it
up
up for
slow.
the Pacers.
He has
A
2
two-point
points.
game on the court for Indiana.
That was
Ogden and
way
Oladipo,
off.
the backcourt duo.
That was terrible. That was
JaVale
terrible.
McGee is out there with
I
Sabonis.
was half-hearted
And it's
on
Holiday
that.
in at the 3 slot. Hayward, the rebound by Holiday.
That's all
Well,
right.
that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He
All
cannot
right,
answer the
Hayward.
bell.
And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up.
That's
And
it.
then
So they have all of their
Washington with
points
the
off
knock.
of transition
Well, you love the
turnovers,
unselfishness of
by
Gordon
the way.
Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. And Holiday kicks to Oladipo.
Running into people. Running into people.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
That was awful.
McGee finds
Kick it out.
Oladipo.
Kick it out all the way out. All the way out.
Now Brogdon.
Brogdon, you stopped for the pass. There we
And
go.
he makes no mistake
There
on the
we go.
slam dunk.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a
That's
little
what I was trying to
bounce in
get
his
to,
step.
but
Pretty dunk.
It's tipped, but he gets it back.
oh my
3
gosh.
quarters of play in a close game here. It's
Okay.
the Pacers. They lead by
So that was what,
bucket.
another
And
2-2
after a
quarter?
quick break, we're
Just
gonna come right
clinging
back
to
with
this
the start
2-point
of the
lead,
fourth quarter.
strutting into the fourth. 6-4. Scored 2 points in every quarter. Not a recipe for winning.
We've reached the fourth quarter.
But maybe
What
we
has
can
been a
work
very
make it work
competitive
today.
game. Should be an exciting finish. Now here's Graham. They've got Martin all out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's P.J. Washington.
Okay.
And it's Bridges,
Getting a
and
little
it's
lucky
power
here
forward.
that they
So
were
that's the
off. This
group out
feels a
there
lot
for
like
Charlotte.
the Lakers
I think
game
we'll see
that
run
we
the
saw a
clock
little
a bit
earlier
here.
Yeah, smart
in
move.
this season where
So much riding on
the
that
defense
shot.
wasn't great.
What a
I didn't
bucket.
play
I'll tell you,
super
that
well,
changes
but the
things,
Lakers
doesn't
were
it?
off
Good
like
job,
just
young
enough
fella.
to give
What
us
a
an
game.
opportunity to extend the
Hornets
lead and
call
put it out of
time here.
reach.
They trail by 4. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's go
All
down
right.
to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Might be able to
Thanks,
just
guys.
free throw
I was
this one
able to
out
hear
and
James
get off of this
Borrego coaching his
terrible
team
losing
during the
streak.
break.
Okay, don't let.
He
Okay,
told them,
never mind.
don't look at the scoreboard.
Never mind. That was
It's
a
0-0.
horrendous.
One play at a time. Execute the game plan.
Horrendous
That's how we're gonna
defense.
win this game.
Okay.
Evan is trying to keep him
All right.
focused.
Here's
Creep up the
Brogdon
court.
after the basket by Charlotte.
Here we go.
The
Turner.
layup off target.
Thought he had it.
Boy,
Thought
9
he had
times out of
that.
10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Okay.
Here's Graham.
Even with a
It
make.
counts.
All right,
He
we were
has
holding for the
tied
final
up this
shot.
game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh,
Huge shot
God.
there, and the crowd knows it.
You gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
And the Pacers call time
I have
here.
very poor decision making in the closing moments of the game. We'll put Sabonis, Turner, Oladipo, Brogdon, Lamb. Yeah, Lamb's fine.
And now,
I don't know, I
to
don't-
present
yeah.
the New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
Brogdon.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether
4
it's been
points on 2 for
open
3.
looks or with the
Not
guys
bad.
draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Oladipo with the ball. And Holiday has it in the corner.
Oh,
He's off from 3.
Fudge.
And that's gonna do it for regulation.
We're
So
going
we
overtime
are headed to
again.
Overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
I gotta be better about RB and then A or whatever button. I was trying to get it to Brogdon so he can
And
hit the
now we
3.
get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Pacers start
Okay.
off with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All
Okay, I'll
fueled
take
up
the
and
foul.
ready to go
I'll
to
take the foul.
overtime basketball here, brought to
Probably
us
a little
by
quick on
Gatorade.
that shot,
Let's
but
check
that's
out who's
okay.
on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Brogdon. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at point guard.
There's Scary Terry in the background.
He sinks
There we
the
go.
clutch free throw.
There we go.
Of course,
9,
we all
8.
remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Do they, Dorisburg? I'm happy he's on the Pacers.
And he hits
There we
both
go.
free throws
Okay.
here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Let's see what we can
Must
do here
embrace the
defensively.
pressure and knock down
We'll give it to
critical free
Scary
throws.
Terry, who I'm
Nicely
very
done.
scared of.
So Rozier
Mainly
will
because he
play
did
it out for
that.
the Charlotte Hornets.
Why'd
And
you
the
call a
Hornets
timeout there?
time
Just
here.
call a timeout early and advance
They're
the ball. You
trailing
bailed
by
me
2.
out.
50 seconds left in
What
the
a
first overtime.
horrendous
Action has been
timeout.
terrific.
That's got to be one of the worst timeouts I've ever seen. He had me beat. It was 5-on-4 on the other end of the floor, and they were like, no. We'd like to reset, please. I'm like,
And
It's a very bad idea.
Pass to Lehman.
Get there.
He can't get that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Holiday.
Here's Holiday.
Get up there and get in.
If you want to talk
12-8.
about an NBA player who has
All right.
poise
All
and
right.
vision,
4-point
that's
lead is
Malcolm
back.
Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now, here's Rozier. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Can't
All right.
afford these
All right.
defensive breakdowns.
You know what? I want to take a
especially
timeout.
down
I don't
the
have
stretch.
Oladipo on the
And
floor.
right now, neither side
Timeout.
can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Timeout called the Pacers. They lead by 2. 26 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Holiday, you're good. Sabonis, McGee. Okay, that's fine. That was basically a timeout just to bring Oladipo back in.
All comes in for
4.7
Terry Rozier.
difference
The
between shot
Pacers
and game
also
clock.
Changing it up. Nance comes in for Sabonis, and it's Oladipo in for Aaron Holiday.
Okay.
Here's Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3.
No.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind.
Just
by
I
2.
held it too long. I am
5
so
seconds
out of
left in the
rhythm.
first overtime.
I just
Guys, what do you
can't
think?
get it to go.
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
You mean another overtime? Steal it.
And here is Monk. There's Ball with the 3.
Boo.
The all or nothing shot. No good. So a close
It's
game
finally
sees
over.
Indiana take this one.
6
They
games in a
escape with
row,
victory,
and
although they need an
finally
extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but
Indiana
what
gets
a
on-
great game.
gets
I
on the
mean,
winning
both
side,
teams,
and we
I
still
felt
didn't make
like
it easy
gave
on
their
ourselves.
all,
Left
but when it came
ball
to OT, it
wide
was
open
just all
for a
about
game-winning
sheer
3. That is
determination on their
that's bad.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That's okay.
For Doris
You gotta win-
Burke,
you gotta win the
David
close
Aldridge,
games.
Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin
Was that
Harlan
3
saying
overtime
thanks
games in
for
a row?
watching.
Finally
See
picking
you
up a
later.
victory. Whew. That feels very good. All right. So, 12-10, finally back on the winning side of things. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Should it have been easier? Probably. Did it need to go to overtime? No. But twice I led in that game by 2 possessions and really did my best to just throw it away. We head back home to face the Heat. The team that was second in line to beat us with a 4-point victory for Miami in Miami. And then I believe the only other game we played them was the 10-8 win to start off the season. So we'll see them at our arena for the first time. I believe both the other games were on the road, but we'll see them at home for the first time on the next episode, next installment, next game of the 242nd season. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's keep this win streak going. A whole one. Let's double it next time.